All right, so here we go. So what we're gonna do right now, we're gonna actually set up a combo. Now there's a bunch of different combos we can actually do with this hand. One of them involves using one of the prank kids and polymerization. Actually, we could use polymerization right now and honestly just go straight into Battle Butler. Um, this is actually like the most perfect hand because you literally open with all four prank kids and polymerization. So this is the first time I've ever had this happen. So I'm just gonna do that. Literally just go. This is a perfect hand, honestly. We're just gonna use all of these as fusion material. So if this ever happens to you, literally you could just make Battle Butler, and this is gonna actually swarm our field. This is actually gonna swarm our field. So this is so funny. So we're gonna activate all three of these cards. This perfect hand. It's so funny. I was just literally just trying to make a combo video and I opened perfect hand. So I guess what we'll do is we'll summon out Roxy's from our, well, we'll summon it from the, well, yeah, we'll summon it from the hand. How about that? So we'll summon Roxy's. We're also going to summon Fansies. Why not? We're also going to summon Dropsies. Oh no, I sent Dropsies to the graveyard. Oh well, it is okay. I should have been reading. So what I'll do is we'll sacrifice Roxy's for Meow Meow Moo, which is probably going to be bad because I actually don't have any cards to do any extensions from there, but it is okay. So what we'll do is, let's see. What we'll do is we'll go into Doodle Doodle Doo. How about that? Yeah, we'll go into Doodle Doodle Doo. And the reason why I'll do this is because I want to put a negate onto the field. And since I made a mistake earlier, hmm, let's add pranks. Hmm. Prank is so versatile, so we could go either way. We could go pranks or pandemonium. Pranks will recycle cards. Pandemonium will allow me to fusion summon, but Battle Butler is already onto the field. So what we'll do is we'll just add pranks. And this card right here, if I tribute it, it'll actually put cards in my hand, prank kids cards into my hand. So what I'll do is we'll just go pranks for now, and then we're going to use the effect of Doodle Doodle Doo, and that will actually give me. Well, let's just do Dropsies, and we'll do we'll do the other Roxy's. How about that? Then, since we never did normal summon, since we used that fusion earlier, literally we never used our normal summon, right? So we're just going to summon Dropsies like normal right here, right? Then use Totally Awesome. Now, we 100% could just go into DPE with Predator Plant Verde Anaconda, but I don't want to do that because I want to set up a negate. But that just shows you how you can do it, right? Shows you how versatile this deck is. So if you open a hand like this, you literally get Battle Butler and Totally Awesome first play. And you can still make plays, like you can still do stuff, right? So what we're gonna do, you can discard one card to special summon one Prank Kids token. So if I wanted to, I could actually discard this Roxy's right here and get a Prank Kids token. But I don't want to do that either. Or do I? Let's see. Do I have Meow Meow move? Yeah, I do. Never mind. So I'll just end my turn. And then I'll use Prank Kids Pranks effect to send something back. So I'll send back Doodle Doodle Doo. We'll also send back Dropsies. And then we'll send back Fansies. How about that? And then look at that. They gave me Pandemonium. So there's a reason why I kind of did this, why I did this play. So the negate in Totally Awesome would allow me to negate this right here. You know, if a rock monster is placed in defense mode, uh, is attacked, the battle damage is double, right? It doesn't matter though. I'm gonna activate Battle Butler, and we're gonna tribute Meow Meow Moo, wiping his field of monsters to attack. And then I'm gonna draw, and we're pretty much about to just wipe this guy out, right? So what we're gonna do, activate terraforming right here. We're gonna get a copy of Prank Kid's Place. We're gonna use place. Now we can add a Prank Kids card, right? Now I'm gonna show you how this will work out, right? So I don't want to actually use the effect of Roxy's because Roxy's is gonna make me get rid of something in my hand. I don't want to do that. So I'm just gonna normal summon Fansies right here. Then I'm gonna use the effect of Pranks to discard Roxy's. That's gonna put a token on my side of the field, right? Then I can use Prairie Plant Verde Anaconda. Actually, I can't. You know what? So I guess I can't use it. Oh, it's because it's a normal. Never mind. It's a normal. So all I got to do is make that not normal, right? So what we're going to do to make that not a normal monster, um, is, let's see if it'll let me use Meow Meow. Okay, perfect. So I guess what we'll do, very simple, we'll use Meow Meow Moo. Now we can go Prank Kids, Meow Meow Moo, and then we can go right into Prairie Plant Verde Anaconda. And it doesn't matter that all those Prank Kids are in my graveyard being sacrificed for all this stuff. It does not matter to me. I'm going to use Fusion Destiny. We're going to bring out DPE. DPE, come forward, baby. And then now I can just go for an attack, right? Just go ahead and wipe them out. If they have any plays, like any trap cards, I got a negate right here. I can negate it. Let's just go for the win. So that's pretty much one turn kill right there. And just for the hell of it, I'm going to sacrifice Prairie Plant Verde Anaconda and pop something in their back row. And now just attack for game. Now that's opening with a perfect hand. That's opening with a perfect hand. Let's play again, and we'll try to see if we can get something a little bit worse. All right, perfect. This is actually another really good hand. So you're always going to get good hands with this deck. It's rare that you're going to get a bad hand, but this hand is perfect because I have two Prank Kids in my hand, so that'll show you guys how to set up Battle Butler as well as Roaring Roaster. So what we're going to do, normal summon Dropsies, link that into Meow Meow Moo. The sad thing is I have to banish something though. So I either have to banish, and yes, we're going to use the effect of Dropsies, and we're going to special summon. Let's special summon out Fansies. And you want to make sure that you don't grab what you already have. So I have Roxy in my hand. I use Dropsies. So the only thing I have left to summon is going to be the only one that I have left to summon will be Lampsies, I believe, which is a fire one. So yes, I want to use the effect. And then yes, I want to activate the effect of Fansies. Be careful here. Don't send a monster to the graveyard right here. You're going to want to grab either Prank Kids Place or Prank Kids Pranks or Pandemonium or whatever. I'm going to actually go for Prank Kids Pranks right here. Just like so. And then I'm going to summon out the last of them, which is Lampsies, right? Then I'm going to search for Pandemonium, right? So now what we're going to do is we're actually going to Pandemonium right here. And we're going to use Pandemonium to link together the two Prank Kids that are in our hand. One that's in our hand, and then the one that was on the field, right? That's going to give us two more Prank Kids. Would you like to activate the effect of Rocket Ride? Yes, we're going to activate. Then we're going to activate Lampsies. That's going to burn them for 500. And then this one right here, this is where it gets kind of sad because we're going to get rid of Crossout Designator. Now, if I was actually in a match, I would get rid of Eldlich 100% because I have 3. I only really need 1 or 2. You're not even going to have room to summon all these monsters, so I would really just you know what, we'll just do it for the video. We'll get rid of Eldlich. We'll banish Eldlich. Keep Crossout Designator. And then would you like to special summon a monster to the field? Yes. So what we're going to special summon to the field, we're going to special summon out, let's do Fansies. It's going to burn them for 500, and then we're going to special summon out Dropsies. Right? Now, it really don't matter which one you special summon out because you're going to sacrifice them anyways. So what we're going to do, link those into Bow Wow Bark. Now, I don't know if you can tell what we're about to actually do, but then these two, we're going to link them into Rip Roaring Roaster. Okay, so now what we're going to do is use Rocket Ride. And Rocket Ride is going to bring back Doodle Doodle Doo and Bow Wow Bark. Right? So we'll put Doodle Doodle Doo right here. And then we'll put Bow Wow Bark right here. Right? So now what we're going to do is we're going to use the effect of Doodle Doodle Doo. And that's going to give us one of the Prank Kids. And it's also going to give us Pandemonium, which is what we'll need to actually make our boss monster. So we'll just put out, let's just use Dropsies for an example. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. So we already had a Fansies in our hand, but we're just gonna pretend Fansies was not in our hand. We drew that as one of our draw cards. So right now we're just gonna pretend that we only have Dropsies in our hand. So what we're gonna do, set Pandemonium, and then we're going to end our turn. Make sure you got toggle on too. So now we can activate the effect of Bow Wow Bark, and no, we don't want to use the effect of Meow Meow Moo. And so remember I said we only have Dropsies in our hand. This is for the sake of consistency, so you know that you could do this. So we're going to grab Lampsies, and then we are going to grab Fansies. Now, because we tributed Bow Wow Bark, our Prank Kids monsters cannot be destroyed by card effects, right? So now what we're going to do, we're going to go into Battle Butler. And then we're going to use the Fansies in our hand. we're going to use the dropsies and then the lampsies to make our battle butler. There we go. So now we can activate the effect of fansies, activate the effect of dropsies, and we can activate the effect of lampsies, right? So lampsies is going to do a burn, and I could have chain blocked that with battle butler and wiped their field, but I just didn't do it right there. I should have done it for the video. So what I like to do, I like to put out dropsies onto the field. Now, of course, dropsies can't summon dropsies, so what we'll do is we'll just put, we'll use the fan. Well, yeah, we'll just use another lampsies from our deck, right? Why not? For consistency, we're just going to ignore that. We're going to ignore this fansies in our hand, and then we're going to send something to the graveyard. So let's just send Prank Hits Place to the graveyard, and then we're going to special summon. Let's special summon Roxy's. Since we already have Lampsies on the field, we're going to special summon Roxy's. So I'll put them both to the right, and then let's just activate this effect, wiping his field, and then we are going to tribute Meow Meow Moo this time. And then that's going to Raigeki his field. He ends his turn. So now we draw, and we get called by the grave, right? So now what we're going to do is we are going to link summon. So we're going to use, we're going to go into Meow Meow Moo. And then that would allow us to activate Prank His Lampsies, right? That's going to burn. And then we can special summon Fansies onto the field. Now what we're going to do is we are going to summon using Doodle Doodle Doo and Meow Meow Moo, right? Now this time we can activate the effects of Doodle Doodle Doo, and we can also activate the effects of Roxy's. In which this time, sadly, I am going to get rid of, just for the sake of the video, we're going to get rid of Call by the Grave. Okay, and then special summon a monster to the field. Yes. So let's just special summon Lampsies. And then, let's see, we're going to add, let's add Pandemonium to our hand. Yeah, we don't actually need Pandemonium, but I'm just going to add it to my hand. And then we're going to use the effect of Doodle Doodle Doo to tribute itself. And then we're going to add Dropsies. This is just for the sake of the video. So we're going to add Dropsies. And then right here is best to just send back Rocket Ride. Since we do have Pandemonium, it's best to just send that back, right? So now we got Dropsies right here. We're going to normal summon Dropsies. And then we're going to link that into, or Xyz summon that into Totally Awesome. So, of course, our enemy is already dead. Like, they've been dead, right? But what this basically does is, this gives us a Raigeki that we can use, a Rip Roaring Roaster that we can use, and a negate. So if they're not dead by this point, if they have a way to stop what you're doing, now you have a negate, you have a Battle Butler, you have a Rip Roaring Roaster, and then you also have two Prank Kids monsters that are sitting on the field. And what we could honestly do is just Pandemonium, just like so. And we can go in a Weather Washer. Just like so. right? Now, I could have actually used those two, so I'm just going to activate, and we'll send Prank is placed to the graveyard. Now, I could have actually went into Anaconda. I could have actually used those two monsters to go into Anaconda and then brought out DPE instead, but I chose not to do that, and I'll show you guys why. Um, because Weather Washer, what it does is during the damage step, your opponents can't really do anything. They can't use any effects during the damage step. So when I go to attack, and then I got a negate still. When I go to attack, it activates. See, every time I attack with a Prank Kids monster, Weather Washer activates. So that's pretty much game. It's pretty much game. And then I'll show you guys how easy it is to summon DPE with this deck as well. So you don't actually have to go into the full combo. You can very simply go into something really simple. Summon out Anaconda. Put DPE on the field if you don't want to do a bunch of combos. Um, Super simple. All right. Perfect example right here. So we got polymerization and dropsies. I could go into the polymerization combo, but I really don't want to do that right now. Super simple combo. Polymerization can actually get you access to it can actually, well, and we actually got an Eldlich play here too, so we can put Eldlich on the board right away. So I just want to show off how easy it is to get DP. So meow meow moo. Once you link away, activate. Then we're going to special summon. It doesn't matter what we special summon at this point. Um, yeah, but I'm just going to special summon, go into Fansies, and just for the sake of getting cards into my hand, I'm gonna do a little bit of comboing before I kind of do this because I want to recycle some of these cards. So I'm gonna get pranks. I'm gonna get access to pranks. Access, activate doodle doodle do. And for the sake of this video, I'm just gonna send just something random to the graveyard. It doesn't really matter. I am going to send. Let's send place to the graveyard. And then we're going to summon out. Let's summon out Lampsies. Right? Now we can actually grab pranks. This will be our recycler, right? This will be our way of recycling. Now I could just activate the effect of this card right here and put two Prank Kids cards from my graveyard into my hand, but I don't want to do that right now. So what I'm going to do is just Predator Plant Verde Anaconda. Now, it is important that if you have another play that doesn't interfere with anything else, to make that play first, you know. But if you summon Eldlich, it says that you can't special summon any other monsters except zombies, right? So I'm not going to actually do that right now. So what I'll do, Predator Plant Verde Anaconda, Fusion Destiny, and we're going to bring out DPE. This deck is extremely versatile. Now, I had the play that I needed. One Prank Kids can get you Battle Butler out onto the field every single turn. If you have Polymerization in your hand too, you can also get out you're totally awesome. Alright, so now activate pranks. And then I can end my turn pretty much. This will give me a pop, and I can recycle the Prank Kids cards that I've been using. So what I'll recycle is Doodle Doodle Do. I'll also recycle. Let's put back Dropsies And then let's put back Fansies. And there's a like really specific reason why I kind of do that. So he's going to activate Upstart Star Goblin. That's fine. And then he's going to go into battle phase. So I'm just actually going to pop Predator Plant Verde Anaconda and pop his card just for the sake of getting rid of it so I don't take damage. And of course DPE gets popped. And then I'm just going to return it back to hand. And look at that. I got instant fusion. But you look at that. So now we can bring back DPE. And we can go into some crazy plays now. So now I can bring out Eldlich if I want to. I can bring out. Let's just do this. So we'll go Dropsies, and then I could use Instant Fusion, but for consistency reasons, I just want to do something real simple. So Prank Kids, Meow Meow Moo. You want to activate the effects of Dropsies in your graveyard? Yes. So right here we are going to special summon out. Let's do Fansies. And then we are going to use Fansies to go into Doodle Doodle Doo. Now I do have Polymerization in my hand, and that's the beauty of opening with Polymerization. I'm gonna show you what you can do, right? So activate the effect of Doodle Doodle Doo. We're gonna use Fansies. We're gonna send something. So this is kind of like having Polymerization in your hand. I'll show you. There's a better way to do this, but I'm gonna do it this way because I don't care. So what we're gonna do is we're going to send Dropsies to the graveyard. How about that? And then we're going to special summon. Let's special summon out Rocks or no Lampsies. Let's special summon out Lampsies. I don't think this is the one that I've used yet. So we're going to special summon out Lampsies. Okay. And then we're going to add Pandemonium to our hand. We don't need Pandemonium because we got Polymerization, but this is just for the sake of the video. And then this card effect right here would add 2 Prank Kids to our hand, so that's what we're going to do. So we are going to add, let's add Fansies. Let's add Lampsies. Then we're going to use Polymerization. And we're going to make a copy of Rocket Ride. So we're not going to use the one on the field. We're going to use the 2 in our hand. Fansies and then Lampsies. And then what that allows us to do is we could summon Rocket Ride. And then we're going to tribute Rocket Ride, which will put 2 monsters back onto the field. So yeah, we're going to special summon a Dropsies right here. And then we're just going to tribute Rocket Ride. And then we can add cards back to the field. So we can add back a Dropsies. And then let's just do Doodle Doodle Doo. So Dropsies right there. Doodle Doodle Doo right there. Now we can make Totally Awesome. So we'll put Totally Awesome right here. This is turn 3. This is just the follow-up plays. So I'm just kind of showcasing all the stuff you can do with this deck, all the stuff you can do with these cards, and then we can go into Bow Wow Bark right here, right? So now we have everything set up again to make our battle butler, right? So now we put Pandemonium right there. We got Pranks right here. We actually got two um we got two Meow Meow moves in the graveyard. We got Bow Wow Bark. We still got our Eldlich play, which let's why not? Let's do it. Let's do it. So now we got Eldlich on the field. We can set our elixir. And if we wanted to, we could actually just pop Eldlich. Matter of fact, let's do that. We're going to just pop Eldlich. And then pop this card right here. Eldlich can bring himself back to the field. So Eldlich can be a free pop. Eldlich is basically a free pop. Matter of fact, that's exactly what we're going to do. Instead of using Elixir of White Destiny, we're just going to bring Eldlich. Well, yeah, we're just going to bring Eldlich right back to the field. How about that? So we're going to pop that card, summon a monster to the field, bring Eldlich to the field, and 3,500 Eldlich. And now we can go for game. We could actually activate this card. This deck is so OP. This deck is so broken. And then we can bring out Conquistador. Set Conquistador right there. And that's pretty much game. I mean, what can your opponent do? So when I end my turn, and just for the sake of showing how this will work, I'll actually end my turn so you guys can see. So I'm not going to kill him. I'm not going to kill him right here. I kind of want to show this off. So I'm actually going to end my turn. Then we're going to activate the effect of Pranks. Send back Doodle Doodle Doo. We're going to send back Rocket Ride. And like I said before, well, actually, I take that back. We don't have a card in our hand. Never mind. Ignore what I said. We don't. We don't actually have one more of these cards in our hand because I got rid of it. But it is A-okay. Oh, well, looks like we got Lampsies. So the game saved us. So we got Lampsies from sending that back through Pranks. So we can still make it. So what I'm going to do right here, I'm going to activate Bow Wow Bark. No, I don't want to tribute Meow Meow Moo. That protects my prank kids. And this board is pretty much broken. That protects my prank kids. So I got Lampsies, so we're going to get Fansies and then Dropsies. Right? And then, no, I don't want to activate any of those. No. Okay, so they set a card face down. Going to activate Pandemonium. That'll allow me to bring out my boss monster, Butler. Now I have so many ways to interrupt them on their turn. So I can pop one card with DPE. I can negate one card with Totally Awesome and set that card on my field, right? I can Raigeki their field twice with Battle Butler. And I have a 3,500 attack Eldlich on the board. If they're not wiped out by now, I mean, they should already be wiped out. But if they're not wiped out by now, you can pretty much wipe them out. I mean, what can they do? They have to get past you popping something on their turn. And if you destroy their card, then, I mean, if you manage to destroy DPE, you still got to deal with Totally Awesome. You still got to deal with the Raigeki twice. So this, and then on top of that, I got Conquistador set, so I can pop something if they play it in attack mode, right? So, and then Eldlich comes back. So how do you deal with this? You can call by the grave something when you destroy it, but whatever you call by the grave, I mean, if you're gonna call by, you need two call by the graves. You need to call by the grave Eldlich, and you need to call by the grave DPE. So pick your poison. So I'm gonna activate the effect of Fansies. I'm going to activate the effect of Dropsies. And then I'm going to activate the effect of Lampsies. And of course, I cannot swarm my field for the simple fact that my field's pretty full of stuff. Um, but I can actually use this effect, and I can actually pop my Eldlich. I can pop my own Eldlich just because I don't really need it. It'll come right back anyways, and I can pop their monster. And then, would I like to summon something to the field? Yeah, why not? We'll summon Fancies. Of course, Dropsies will give me health, and then I can send something to the graveyard. So I'm just going to send Place to the graveyard. They're going to place something down on the field. Of course, they can't do anything, and then I can just attack for game. I can use DPE. I can just honestly just pop that face down card. So I'll just pop my own Fansies because it can come back, and then I'll pop their card. It was just a Jar of Greed anyways. No, I don't want to activate Conquistador. I'm about to just attack for game. Which one do I want to attack with? I'll just attack with Butler. Why not? Boss monster it up. And you guys see how powerful this is. I mean, you're dealing with Eldlich, you're dealing with Prank Kids, and you're dealing with DPE on the field at the same time